Greetings people, this is Keith Modesto doing my Let's Play Minecraft series using the Forge mod loader and the Direwolf 21 pack. In the last episode I started working on a system to control which gates are open and which gates are closed for the little rail line that is mostly going down the Great Hall downstairs. And I decided I would try using the programmable redneck controller from Mine Factory Reloaded, which we have right here, right? So I've been playing around with it, and well, perhaps bashing my head against the wall is the right term. I'm not sure. I could get it successfully to be able to see. My idea is I'd have there's 6 buttons. I need to have 6 buttons to control things. 2 buttons for each or origin point for each terminus or beginning point, either way, in this little rail system. So that's 6 buttons altogether. That way, say you were right here, you could push one button if you wanted to go there, or another button if you wanted to go there, right? This is my little mock-up, remember. This is my little mock-up of the system, the way it's going to be. I decided to build it in here to test things out before I build it in the real one. With the real one. Anyway, so this here was just to work out the programming of this thing so that this would do what I want. And these lamps are representing the switches. Because they're either on or off, just like the switches are either open or closed. So I could successfully write a little, set this thing up so that when I pushed like this button, it would turn this lamp on. And then if you push the button again, the lamp would stay on, right? Which is what we wanted, the way we want it to work. If we send a signal that says, turn this lamp on, we want it to stay on even if you push the button again. So I don't want it to act like a lever, exactly. Then we'd want another button that would turn the lamp off. The idea is I'd have 6 different frequencies, 2 frequencies for each switch. One frequency that says turn the switch, or open the switch, and the other frequency would be close the switch. So one button to turn the switch, just like the lamp. One button to turn the switch, to turn the lamp on. One button to turn the lamp off. Well, I could get away that one button would turn it on and one button would turn it off, but I don't know if I want to go into any details in explaining this. There is a switch here called the SR latch gated, which I would think would do just what I wanted to do. One of the problems I was getting is, I think I could get this to successfully deal with just the signals from one destination or the signals to one switch. But getting it to deal with multiple switches or multiple destinations so I could get more stuff into the programmable net controller, things would interfere with each other. And in particular, using the SR latch gated for more than one thing was interfering. They would interfere with each other and it wouldn't behave correctly. And I tried also using variables instead of going directly to the output, and that also was not working right. And I'm not sure if I'm misunderstanding something or it's buggy. I really kind of think the SR latch gated is buggy. It's just not behaving the way I thought it would. And I've read some documentation about it, although the documentation is not very good, I have to say. It's also kind of annoying to have to switch between pages to do things. It would be nice if this were done a little bit differently. Kind of like if you've seen the Direwolf 20's video about pneumatic craft, is that what it's called? There's this mod that one part of it, there's a lot to this mod, but one part of it, and it's not part of this mod pack yet, but it probably will be in a later version, but this mod pack includes these little drones that fly around. Like those little quadcopter drones that you can actually get. So they're little blocks that look like those quadcopter drones, and they can fly around, and you can program to do things. And the way you program it in the mod is really graphical and like connecting Legos in the interface, the GUI where you program it, and really easy to understand, but easy to make complicated programs, and I kind of wish that this worked in that kind of similar way. think that would work better. But anyway, so I was thinking, how much more time am I gonna spend trying to get this to do what I want? I could use multiple. If I use like 3 of these or 4 of these, I think I could do what I want. But I don't know if I really want to spend the diamonds on that. So I've decided. I did a little testing in a testing world. I'm gonna scrap using this, at least for this. I made this thing, so I won't destroy. I'll probably just leave this stuff here so I can play around with it every once in a while, trying to figure it out. But there's probably something else I could use it for. So, but for this, I think I'm gonna go with using the gates from Project Red, as well as wireless transmitters and receivers. Still, I was gonna be using those anyway. But for the logic part of it, instead of using the RedNet controller from Mind Factory Reloaded, I'm gonna use the gates from Project Red, and in particular, I'm going to use the RS latch. This does what I want it to do. Exactly. Okay. So this is at the cost of not being able to cram everything into one block, which I would be able to if the programmable RedNet controller were working, or I could figure it out or whatever. But anyway, so I need to make some things. I need to make 6 of these RS latches. So we need a bunch of circuit plates. I don't know if I have made any circuit plates. I kind of doubt it. So, but to make circuit plates, all you do is take a bunch of stone, and I certainly have stone right here. Let me actually tell it to make more stone. Go ahead and make more stone to get this full. Anyway, so we're going to take the stone, and we're going to put them into the redstone furnaces. I need to find a place to put that. Okay, so put that there, and this here, and this is gonna make some of these things. We'll turn this on. Okay, so while that is working, I need to make some, I'm making these latches, RS latches. Well, I need to make some redstone torches, so I'm going to need, if I need 6 of these, I need 12 torches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And we'll take that. I'm going to need more of those anyway. So put those there and there. So there's some redstone torches. And I also need to make some transmitters and some receivers. So for that, I know I need at least 6 receivers. So we'll go ahead. I need some more stone, actually. Which means I need 6 bowls. 1, 2, 3. Lag. Okay, that's not good. So we got these stone bowls. Okay, and I also need 6 Aether pearls. So we'll grab some of those. Actually, I guess I need all that right there. And I guess that'll just go here. Okay. So I need to make this. So I need some of these, I need these, I need these. Okay. Get those. And I have the bowls, so I'll go like this. Dang it, why didn't it do what I wanted it to do? Oh, I need to do this. There. Wireless transceivers on obsidian sticks, which I already made. Okay, so now get those, and I need more. I have those, so I need to grab some plates, or circuit plates. Is that what they're called? Yes, that was pretty fast. Oh, it's still oh, that's right, it's still going. It's 2 for each piece of stone. Okay, so we should have everything to get 6. No, what am I missing? Do I not have enough? No, I have enough. Do I have enough? No, I don't have enough redstone. I have those. I have those. Oh, okay. So. Oh, it just doesn't like that. I don't know what's that's about. So like this. Is this the way it is? No. What is going wrong? Obsidian sticks. Obsidian sticks. Circuit plates? Oh, it's not circuit plates, that's the other thing. Ugh. I just need stone slabs. I have stone slabs in here somewhere. Yes. Alright, now it'll work. Come on. There we go, 6 receivers. Okay, so I'll just place these. Well, let's go ahead and make the latches. And I can show a little bit about how this is going to work. RS latch is what I want. So I need some anodes, cathodes. Are they all cathodes? Cathodes. Okay, cathodes. So I need a bunch of these. I need 1, 2, 1, 2. I need 12 anodes. Well, let me get some more redstone just in case. There we go. Okay. So 12 anodes. There, that's enough of those. Oh, I gotta clear this. Okay. 12 anodes. I need 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times 6 is 24. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 24. Okay, and then I need some of these. I guess I need 12 of those. I have 12, okay. Because I have 12 redstone torches ready. Okay, is that everything? Let's see. Yes. 6. Okay, let's place these down and we'll get an idea of how this is going to work. Starting with this one. So we're going to take this away. And we're going to place an RS latch right there, right? And we have 2 outs and 2 ins. I only care about 1 out. We're going to disregard the other one. So we're going to place a receiver there and a receiver there. And so one signal, well, I could show this with some levers first. I think I have some levers on me. Yes, I do. So let's pick that up and that up. Okay, so right now it's open and it's getting a signal from here. If I turn this one, now it's switched states and it's open. And the important thing is that even when I turn this lever back off, this doesn't change. It doesn't change its output. That's why it's called. That's part of what it means to be a latch. It's like instead of a pulse, it stays on. Anyway, so and if I throw this again, it'll stay on. It'll stay in that state. To change the state back to open, I gotta flip this lever, right? And it also, if I keep on flipping this lever, it doesn't change. To switch the state again, I have to. I guess I need to turn this off. There we go. And now it is switched. Okay, but instead of having levers, we're going to use the receivers. That way we can trigger the switch remotely. So we'll put this one here, and I just have to change frequencies. So open. I want it. This is the closed state, and this is the open state, and this is switch C. We're just going to label this. So we're going to go in here, and we're going to pick a frequency like that. I guess we have to put it in here. Set. Okay, and then we're going to name it switch C open, I think. It's open. Yes. And then this will be, if I mess this up, then I can just fix it later. Okay, and now this will be labeled switch C closed. Okay, now to really show how this is work, I need some transmitters, which I need to make. So I need some more. Just make 2 more of these. Ether pearls. Transmitter. Okay, this is what I want. So I need, or something else, I need to make 2 of these. And then 2 2 of these. Okay. And then I should have everything else I need. Okay, so I got 2 transmitters. And do I have buttons on me? Well, there are buttons on there I can steal. Okay. Okay, so just for the purposes of illustration, I'm going to put these right here, and I'm going to set this one to be this closed, and this one to be open, and then I grab a button from here, and a button from here, put this button here, and where's the other button? Right here. Damn it. That goes right there. Okay. Now. Well. There we go. Now it's switched. Now it's open. And I press this button. And it's closed. Voila. Now. So that pretty much demonstrates the functionality I need. Now, of course, I'm not going to have like this sitting on the wall labeled close switch C or close switch B. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have 2 buttons. Right here, I'll have 2 buttons. One button that says I want to go to the other end of to the tower of the basement of the tower. Excuse me, to the base of the tower. And the other button says I want to stop in the middle of the hall. And then, you know, behind, over here, or underneath somewhere, it's gonna there'll be some redstone wire, and it'll lead to some transmitters, either 2 or 3, depending on what I need to do to these switches. That'll either open or close switches. You know, like this one. Where's my sheet? That's not the one. Oh, here we go. Okay, so if I'm up there, the original base, the original part of the base, and I want to go to the tower, then I need to make sure that both A and B are open. And it actually doesn't matter what C is doing. So behind the scenes over here, the button that says, the button that is labeled I want to go to the tower will have 2 transmitters. One transmitter will be on the frequency that opens switch A, and the other transmitter will be on the frequency that opens switch B. And when I push the button, both A and B will be opened. If they were closed, they'll open. If they were already open, they'll stay open. And then after that, after it does that, that same button switch, I'll want it to energize the booster track and start me going. Voila! And so I have to do that for each one. For this one, if instead I wanted to go to the middle of the hallway, then I would need to make sure that A was closed, B was open, and C was closed. So there'd be 2 or 3 transmitters for that. Yeah. Well, I could reuse the same. One transmitter would already be there to make sure B was open. So I would just need 2 more transmitters. That means that this origin point in the rail line would need to have 4 transmitters. 1 transmitter to make sure A is open, 1 transmitter to make sure B is open, a transmitter to make sure that A is closed, and a transmitter to make sure that, C is closed, depending, on where you want to go. So 4, and so it's going to be like that, something like that for each place. I'll need to have a certain number of transmitters to set these switches to whatever state they need to be in to make sure that the cart ends up where I want it to go. All right, so I'm probably almost out of time. I just wanted to show that I kind of gave up on this for now and switching over to using gates from Project Red, namely the RS latch gate. I'll need to make 3 of these. I just need 3 RS latch gates to do this, but then I need a whole bunch of transmitters, and then I'll need red alloy wire, or I could use redneck cable, just for transmitting redstone signals. That works fine. Yeah, I'm almost out of time. So there you go. So I'm going to start In the next episode, let's see, what should I do? Dun, 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 dun. I think we'll just start working on this in the next episode. I probably will set up the track and the switches between episodes and show that at the beginning of the episode how it looks, and then and maybe dig away a little room underneath for putting in all this circuitry, and then but we'll actually put the circuitry in on camera. I will make sure I have enough transmitters, receivers, and RS latches to do the job. I'll craft those off camera, but then put them all in place on camera in the next episode. So I guess we'll go ahead and wrap things up a little bit early. This has been Keith the Modesto, playing modded Minecraft with the Direwolf 20 mod pack, working on automating the setting of switches for a little rail line to help me go from one place to another in my base. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day.